Hey guys, this is Full Gaming Instincts here, and today we'll be moving on with our tutorial series on how to create a first-person shooter game in Unity. Now, first off, if you're new, I'd recommend you go and view my previous tutorials and then come to this one, so you'll have a more better understanding of what's going on and how we've arrived at this point in our game. Now, if you were following my previous tutorials, and you would know that today I'll be showing you guys how you can make a simple score system in your game, a score manager system. So yes, that's what I'll be showing you guys today. So let's get down to it. First off, you'll need to check for the link in the description below and download the package there. It's a folder, Tutorial10. Within it there is a script, text GUI text handler, and this is where the score will be displayed. This is merely part of achieving our objective. So yes, let's get down to it. First off, what you're gonna need to do is create two empty game objects. Good stuff. And we'll rename the first one as GUI underscore text. You could just put GUI text if you want. I'm just gonna do the underscore, and you can rename the other one to score. Good stuff. And what we're gonna want to do is go to our tutorial 10 folder and take the GUI text handler and drag it on to our score. Good stuff. And what we'll want to do is take the GUI text and just drag it in the GUI column here. Good stuff. So what we'll need to do for the score to be displayed is basically go and add a component. So we'll go and we'll add a component and we'll type GUI and we'll select the GUI text. Good stuff. And what we'll do, we'll type score here. That's good. And if you notice, we don't have a font here, so we'll need to go to our crisis folder, which is Tutorial 8, and we'll just take the crisis font and we'll just drag it where it says font. Good stuff. And yes, now what we need to do is basically position the score so it will be displayed on our screen. First off, before you do that, just set this to around 50, the font size, and then we'll deal with the positioning now of the text. So I have a fixed position here, 0. You guys can type in this 0.008 on the x-axis, and the y-axis we're going to type 0.9. and as you can see, the score is being displayed here. Good stuff. I'm going to drag this a bit. Alright, I'm gonna pull this down. So good. Yes, you guys can see the score is being displayed in our game. Good stuff. So we'll just go back here and we will set the Z axis as 44.20. Good stuff. We'll just leave that as is. And yeah, to me the text is a little bit big, so we might want to scale it down a bit. We'll just take the font size and we'll put something around 40, and that seems good enough. Now if we hit play, the script will be in effect for me, but it wouldn't be in effect for you. That's basically because we need to edit our enemy damage script. So what we'll need to do is go down to enemy damage and we will open up this script. Good stuff. And once it's loaded up, we will go to the function detonate and we will go under here. We will go here and we'll just press enter to space out, and we're going to type in what you see here, GUI text handler dot score plus equals to 10 with a semicolon. Now ensure that you type the GUI in uppercase and no space between the text here. Good stuff. And we'll type the handler dot score, the score in lowercase, and we'll space it out, and we'll put plus equals to 10 with a semicolon. Just ensure that you type this right, because if it's not typed right you will get an error, so just bear that in mind. Good stuff. And we'll just hit Control Save, and we'll go back into Unity, and Unity should load up your script with no errors. Good stuff. And we'll just go ahead and hit play, and we will see the script in effect, adding our score according to the amount of enemy we kill. So we hit play. I'll just take this off of mute so you guys can hear the audio source that we've set up in our previous tutorial. I'll just pause this a bit. Good stuff, and I'll just hit play. And as you can see, the score is being displayed, and it's accumulating according to the amount of enemy we kill. So if we kill this one, the score will move from 30 to 40. This is basically because we set the score to add up times 10. So we only killed 4 enemy so far. So if you want to change that, all you can do is go to the GUI text handler script and open it up. And what we'll want to do is just go to the sorry, not the GUI text handler, the enemy damage script, and we're going to put plus equals to whatever you want the score to add up by. So if you want it to add by 1, you just leave 1. You want it to add by 5, you just put 5. So that's basically how you can add the scores in the Unity game engine. Now there are a lot of other ways you can go about doing this, but I've chosen the simplest method. As you see, we've taken the least amount of time in setting up this score system. So yes, that's pretty much it for this tutorial. But I would like to touch on something in particular. Someone commented a while ago, and they told me that they have some zombie models that they've got from somewhere, and they're having problems with the zombie applying damage to their player. So I've devised up a script. I'll leave the link in the description below, and you can just, let's say for instance, this cube here is our zombie, and as you can see, the collider is directly around this cube. So I'll just go and increase the size a bit so you guys can see the script in effect. Now good stuff. Now what you can do is basically take the script and just drag it onto your enemy, which is the zombie. We'll say that this cube is our zombie for now, and you'll need to add a collider to your enemy, because I doubt whether the enemy would have a collider, and you need to extend the collider because we don't want the player to go in to your enemy. So yeah, and do note that your player will already have a character controller which would allow it to move around, because I'm assuming that he has an AI script. So if you hit play after putting the script and so forth to your enemy and extending the collider, what you can do now is basically walk to the cube, and you may see my health is already going down, but you see I have not yet entered the cube. That's because I only entered the collider. because I extended it. So it's applying damage to the player, and as you can see, the player health is going down by 5. Good stuff. So yes, I hope this script helps you out with your problem, and you can make your game in whatever way you're looking to make it now that your player can gain damage. Now this script will only work if you're using the player health that I've given you guys from the tutorial 4 package, the player health. If you're using this player health, the applying of damage will only work. But if you're using some other kind of script, well, you'll have to make a little bit of adjustment to that. So yeah, hope this helps you out, and I hope you guys like this tutorial. If you do, you can give me a thumbs up. Do remember to subscribe, keep yourself up to date with my channel, and in the next tutorial I'll be showing you guys a simple pause menu for your game, because if you notice, we hit play, the mouse is not available on our screen, but if we hit escape, which is the common key we would press to pause our game, nothing happens, and that's not really realistic. So if you want to just pause your game for a while to do something and then return back whenever, you know, you'll need a pause menu for your game. So I'll show you guys how you can do that in the next tutorial, and you guys will be able to pause your game. So yeah, once again, if you like this tutorial, you can give me a thumbs up. Do remember to subscribe, keep yourself up to date with my channel, and until next time, continue making games. I'll see you guys. Peace.